Hello and welcome. This is Daffy Roth, and this is the last episode of Splinter Cell Double Agent for the Xbox 360. We're playing it on the Xbox One. In the last episode, we did go ahead and get the best ending in the game, as anticlimactic as it was. I mean, aside from the extra boat thing, but just having like the radio voiceover is just kind of meh to me. Like, couldn't do a video. Anyhow, what we're going to do here is there are two other endings, the normal ending and then what's considered the bad ending. I did look up on Reddit what the requirement was. So basically for the neutral ending, we just need to save 2 targets and have low trust, or save 1 target with high trust. So we're going to go back to Cozumel and we're going to blow up the ship. So that way it saves Enrica, so we can see what happens if she's alive during the whole events of the final JBA section. And we will also take out the well, it says save 2 targets with low trust. I don't know if I can do that. Well, I'll figure it out. In either case, we'll go ahead and get all the endings here, and we'll go from there. So first up, we're going to go ahead and get to Cozumel, and I will, well, okay, not Cozumel itself, but the JBA, the part where we got to choose if we're going to blow up the boat or not, and then we'll decide what we're going to do from there. So, all right, well, anyways, I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so here we are. Right now we have 100% trust with everything. So I was sitting here waiting. Save 2 targets with low or 1 target with high. So what we can do is we can take out.
So what does Masood have to say?
As soon as this douche gets done talking.
Aha, he's claiming innocence. Well, that's a relief. Now come on, it's time for the fireworks.
All right, anyways, as I was saying, so what we'll do, I'm gonna get a chance to.
Is everything working?
Yes.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Good, we're all here. Gentlemen, I give you the future. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Such tremendous destruction in such a small package. Gentlemen, we should all show our thanks to those who made this moment possible. Enrica. And our newest recruit, Sam Fisher. Yeah, beautiful work there.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, nice work, Sam.
Enjoy the moment, gentlemen. As for myself, I've got to start getting ready for Kinshasa.
Okay, here, now I can go over what I want to do. Okay, so basically for the normal ending, we have to get NSA trust below 33%, secure 2 of the 3 main targets, or secure 1 target with trust above 33. So 33%. So what we can do is I'm going to go through Kinshasa or whatever. I'll go ahead and take out the guy that's there, which takes out 2 of the targets, and I believe if I complete everything else, we'll have almost full trust. Well, we'll have above 33%, which will get us that normal ending. I already have something keyed up for the bad ending, so I won't have to play through everything again. And then we'll also show what happens if we do not disarm the bomb during the 4th JBA portion. So, because that actually has kind of a video thing to it. The other 2 endings literally are just little radio messages. It's stupid. But I'll cover that over when we go over the thoughts and everything else. So, with that being said, I will see you guys in a second when we take out the CIA agent. So yeah, see you guys in a second. All right, and here we are. Okay, so I just thought about this, and the thing is we actually need to keep this guy alive because we need to kill Lambert, because we kept him alive in the last one to get the right. Yeah, we kept him alive, so we killed Jamie. So in this one, I need to save this guy, and then we'll kill Lambert. So we can kind of see what happens when we do the whatchamacallit.
This is incredible.
Good work, Sam. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, head to the presidential palace. Isham needs your help. Meet me at the pier after you break him out.
Yes. We're gonna do it, save one guy, save one target, and have high NSA score. So we'll basically have 100% NSA trust at this point. We'll take out Lambert, which is canon anyways.
You missed him.
Don't worry, I'll get him.
What the hell am I paying you for, Fizz?
You stop talking, maybe I can concentrate. I'll be back in 10 minutes. He's dead.
Don't you dare turn me off. You hear me, Fizz?
I'm Fisher's NSA handler.
Friend of a friend, then. I owe you guys big time.
CIA is telling me the rebels rigged the palace with C4. Can you confirm?
I can confirm. They're gonna blow it up as a victory celebration.
That's just what I hope. Fisher, get Isham away from the palace grounds. We'll get a team cracking the frequency of those detonators. Your friends in the JBA should be suitably impressed.
Thank God. That was you with the sniper rifle, wasn't it? That's twice you've saved me.
I owe you one, remember? Grab on. We're getting out of here. Let's go.
There's a CIA safe house just ahead. Throw me over the fence, and I can take it from here. Easy. Before we go in there, I just want to say thanks again.
Not necessary.
Yeah, well, good luck, Fisher.
Sam, we've got the frequency of those C4 detonators. Get the hell away from the palace, now!
Mew,
Fisher, where the hell have you been?
dealing with your problem.
You've killed Hisham?
Not yet.
Then what the hell are you...
Now
A man after my own heart. But one piece of advice. Never disobey my orders again. Come on back, Fisher. We got things to finalize in HQ.
Sam, Hisham made it through. Now that he's safe, you need to go back to the HQ and stop the bombs.
Gotcha.
The 2 bombs need to be disabled. Our best chance to do that is to defuse them on site. I'll contact you once you're back there.
All right. So I did this as stealthily as I could. But it's going to be garbage still. Watch. Well, okay, aside from the guys I just killed, mostly because I just didn't care at that point. 'Cause I only got a 64% when I killed Hashim. But I did kill the 5, but it says I killed 1 earlier, and I don't know how. The 3 I knocked out were the civilians for the execution, which I don't know, you know, how you're supposed to be able to not do that, but I don't care at that point. So just like we're going to go through the JBA headquarters and kill everybody as well. So, as we say, we knocked everybody out the first time, so we're going to have a little fun this time around.
We're on the edge of great things, Fisher, and I owe it all to you. Without your work, we would have been betrayed, assaulted, and killed. Instead, we're on our way back home with everything we need to succeed. Hamza is dead, the bombs are nearly ready, and our allies are prepared to act. History will remember our names, Fisher. Of that I have no doubt. Because of what you've done, we're going to set the world on fire. You know what you have to do.
Drive the bomb to the dock, load up the boat, and deliver the package to Masood's people offshore. I got it.
Take care of this personally. We can't afford any mistakes. Not now.
There won't be any.
Of course not. Fisher, Jamie, you're with me. We got some business in the interrogation room. Going somewhere, Fisher?
Right behind you. Douche brain.
Sir,
What is it?
we've got trouble. It looks like there's a SWAT unit out there at the compound perimeter.
Ah, I know why they're here. Keep an eye on them, but don't start anything. All personnel, the moment we have been vigilant against is here. Report to the firing range to be issued weapons. Blast shutters will seal off sensitive areas of the compound. And prepare to defend yourselves. Amy allowed. So, let me introduce you to our latest problem. Jamie caught him inside the compound. It's like he was looking for somebody, which pushes up our timetable.
You think he's CIA?
I don't care if he's PTA, because I like you, Sam. you get to do the honors. You got your orders, Fisher. Jamie, you have yours.
You can give the boys in the surveillance room a show. Put him out of his misery.
Shoot him in the ankle. Actually, almost in the foot. You know, Lambert looks like he's lost a lot of weight, to be honest.
Nice grouping. I'm gonna catch up with Emil. See you in hell, buddy.
The bomb. Stop it. Take them all out if you must. Whatever it takes.
Hang on. Help is coming.
Okay, so I'm not sure if I've stated it already, but our goal for this is we are going to wipe everybody out and try to get the retina scans. And then we will also not defuse the bomb so we can see that ending. It's not really an ending, but it actually gives you more than the actual endings if that's possible. Oh, hey, look. Thanks for coming to me. And then once that's done, we get the normal ending. We'll go ahead and do the bad. And then we'll close with thoughts. Because I have some things to say. Not that anybody cares to hear what I have to say, but still. Alright. Let's go get ourselves a weapon. About them when we come back down.
Hey Fisher, better get your hands on a real gun.
He came down to turn the lights on, but he didn't notice, like, the dead guy in the room. And he turned all the lights on. What a dork.
a means to friend.
This guy out first. He's the last one. Well, that's out here anyways.
Sam? What are you doing here? Your real work, I guess. Let me help you. I can get you past the retinal scanner.
Why?
Because Emil's going to detonate the bomb rather than let the police seize it, and I don't want to die.
Fine.
Good luck, Sam. We'll talk when you get back.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right down.
So you can grab her and get her retinal scan if you wanted to, but based on the comp, I don't think Sam would do that.
I hear something? Footsteps, maybe. This is all a bit suspicious.
That's everybody. At least up here.
Got another one. If the feds take us, they'll have nothing to hold us with. Come on, hurry up. I don't know how long they're gonna hold off.
Don't rush us, capiche?
Yeah. Just get a move on.
Who switched the lights off here?
Come on! What if I fucking missed? Oh. Funny thing is I still have full JBA trust, so whatever. This also means we don't have to go into the stupid basement.
We'll die. We're going to die either way. I'm just making sure we have plenty of company.
What? What? He's insane! He can't trigger the bomb with us in here!
Make sure that the bomb doesn't kill him, would you?
Sure thing. No, don't!
So, the JBA is a suicide cult. Like, what was his end game to this?
What was that? Keep cool. You've been trained for this.
See if they're waiting for me. They probably are. Bunch of dorks. Emil is neutralized. right, this should be the normal ending.
Go! 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 Everybody down! You! Hands in the air! Now!
Clear! Clear! Can't contact your weapon!
You're under arrest! Make no sudden moves and keep your hands where we can see them!
Take it easy. I surrender.
Sam Fisher, you are under arrest on charges of murder, conspiracy, and committing acts of terrorism. Nice knowing you, asshole.
Sam Fisher, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
I want a 24-hour watch on this prisoner. Trial is set for the 14th. Get him out of my sight.
Still at large, despite a 3-state manhunt that federal officials are calling one of the largest in history. Fisher, as you know, was court-martialed for his role in the terrible events in New York and elsewhere that left millions dead. I repeat, at this moment, Sam Fisher is still at large.
Okay, how? Why? Like, what the hell? Okay, so now I'm gonna go back and do the bad ending, and I will see you shortly. All right, so I believe this is my save for the... We'll find out here in a second. Okay, and I believe this is going to be the hard, or the bad ending, not the explosion one. We'll do that one next, but I think this one's the bad one.
Go! 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 Everybody down! Hands in the air! Now!
Clear! Clear! Can't contact your weapon!
You're under arrest! Make no sudden moves and keep your hands where we can see them!
Take it easy. I surrender.
Smoke! We've got smoke! Hey! Freeze! You hear me? He's making a break for it! Open fire! I think I got him.
Where the hell did he go?
The sooner tagged him. He won't get far. Trust me. We'll see him again. Soon.
That's the bad ending. Okay, and then we will go ahead and do the explosion ending here in just a second. I'll see you in a second. All right, and here we are with 20 seconds or thereabouts. I wasn't sure if you'd get this if you do it on the boat, but you don't. You can only get it in here. All right, and that's all the endings. Let's go to the menu here. All right, so what are my thoughts on this this game? I can tell that it's been dumbed down for consoles. I know, I mean, but compared to the trilogy of the first games, it's, and honestly, this has the annoying AI of Pandora Tomorrow. I thought the AI was pretty good in the Chaos Theory. I thought it was pretty, you know, even. Also, they didn't knock you for actually being stealthy and whatnot, but this one's like, oh, you don't do anything. Like, what's the point of any of the gadgets you get then at that point? Like, the only one that's useful really is going to be the microphone one. So but this game is buggy. Just even on, this is the most stable version, the version 1 for the Xbox 360. The PC one's a mess from what I understand, but like even in this one, like people see you through walls. Like I got shot through walls a couple times. Like I said, the NPCs like being just so anal about lights, which I get to some extent, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, in that last area, like you turn the light off and the guy like around the corner down the hallway is freaked out that the lights turned off. Like why would he even care? He's not even paying attention to it. But you know, then we get into the endings. Like there's no, like overall the game as a whole isn't bad. Like I enjoyed it. I think the double agent idea is a really cool idea. It's something that I would actually like to see like a Grand Theft Auto do. Like I always thought it'd be fun for a Grand Theft Auto. You're like an undercover cop, like a Point Break situation, right? Where you have to manage your criminal underground, you know, the criminal stuff as well as being an undercover cop. Like I think that would be really neat. But in this, it's just like the choices just don't really matter. I think it'd be like outside of Enrica, there's no consequences to what you do, if that makes sense. Like, you know, obviously there's a real consequence. Like Cozumel, you blow up the ship, okay, whatever. Like you don't really see the impact other than your bar goes down just by a little bit. And by the way, can I just mention that those plans in the Congo are more valuable than the CIA guys' lives and all the lives that were lost if you explode the bomb in Cozumel. Well, I don't get that. Same thing with like preventing the execution. Like that's just such a minuscule thing on your bar. Like it doesn't even matter. But it would have been more interesting if, you know, the choices actually mattered. Going from mission to mission. I kind of like the undercover parts. I thought they were fun, you know, having to go around and do stuff. Like it'd have been more interesting to see like, oh, you know, we bugged stuff, but like going into that last mission for the undercover part, like what's the point? Like there's like, whether you kill Lambert or not, it's the same thing. You just have to take everybody out and defuse the bomb. Like I think if you choose to stick with the JBA, I think it would have been more interesting path to have you actually having to do something like prepare for the SWAT assault, right? Or something like waiting for the bomb to get out, like rather than being this random suicide call, which by the way, what's the point in that? Like he's not, okay, so you detonate a nuke in the middle of New York City. There's nobody to carry the torch. Like John Brown, I actually looked him up. He was a abolitionist. Like he wanted slavery to die, and he was labeled a terrorist and a murderer because like he did stuff to the extent of but look him up. It's a really fascinating story which I never knew about. So like I get, you know, the idea of being called John Brown Army to try to change things, but like he was at least doing things for a noble cause. What's their cause? Because people are rich or whatever? Like it, like their whole manifesto and stuff just doesn't make any sense. So, but I guess maybe that's the point too. But I think it would have been more interesting to see more into the lives of the various members of the JBA and have, you know, like give a reason for Sam to even want to side with them, right? Like outside of Enrica, like that's really it. Everybody else are just douches. Like Emil, who cares? Everybody else, I don't care. Moose is just an asshole, so I don't care. Oh, and that's the other thing too with the endings. So outside of getting the good ending where you have to go on the boat, technically that bomb is still on the boat and he's still going to detonate the bomb anyways. So the bomb is like, doesn't make any sense. Then you have the Enrica. If you allow her to live, that storyline goes nowhere. She's not in any other games. This is the only game that she's in. So I guess technically she dies for the canon, which is fine. You know, we did say that would be our canon, or our head canon for this point would be for, you know, us to block the bomb from going off. And then she gets killed. Like, so, but like, if you choose not to, like, we'll talk later. Like, it'd be cool to have like a follow-up on that, you know, maybe having to get away from the cops, stealth your way out of the cop situation. But I think the ending is just so abrupt. Like, you just go into these like little radio signals, like not even like a video, like a news report. Like, it's just I just feel like it's lazy, I guess, and kind of just anticlimactic around. Like, outside of the, oh cool, I get to go on a boat and do like a 30-second mission real quick. But even then, that just comes to an end. But so you have the canon ending where Lambert is killed. So that goes into conviction. But then you have the good ending where he goes to jail. His court data set, and he just suddenly escapes. Like, he's at large again. Like, what? Like, how? Why? Apparently that's answered in the PS2 version, which I hear is a better narrative all around. So I'm looking forward to that. And then you have the bad ending where he escapes in smoke. Oh, we'll see him again. But in either of those endings, the bomb is still out there. The bomb is still going to go off, and people are like, New York is gone. So unless it's like, I would have expected, you know, where it says like, oh, he's still at large, like Moss is still at large or something. I don't know. But overall, I think it was a fun game. I think it looks, I see it more as a concept. So I don't know if the whole double agent thing goes farther in, you know, having to juggle sides goes any farther than this game. But I see it as more of a proof of concept. You know, like his daughter being isekai'd into another world. Well, isekai means another world, but his daughter being isekai'd, like, you know, I think it would have been cool to have some more build up, like after that, like even the build up during the mission in Iceland or Greenland, wherever it was at, to have it more, you know, some news came up and whatnot, but it's just like out of nowhere, oh, his daughter is dead and now he's depressed, which, okay, I get, that's fine. Obviously, but it would have just been nice to have like some in-between missions, you know, and maybe even see him go like a Max Payne 3 kind of deal, you know, disillusioned or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. But I think it would have been better to have some build up in the prison, akin to even like the Riddick games where you're like in prison, you have to go do some stuff before you actually start to escape. I think that would have been a better build up to this, where you actually have to go get your gear, you know, you get your hacking device, rather than all of a sudden you just have it. Like, who's like, what? You know? But yeah, overall, it's not a bad game. I think it's an interesting start to a new trilogy anyways. I just wish it would have had a little bit more follow-up, a little bit more depth to it. But I don't feel like it didn't quite hit the mark that Chaos Theory was good. I really liked Chaos Theory, and honestly, like, I gave Splinter Cell. No, Splinter Cell's pretty good. I was more disappointed because there wasn't like an overall conspiracy like within the government and stuff. Pandora Tomorrow was annoying, but still pretty good story wise. But Chaos Theory wrapped it all together in a really nice package. So as a start of a trilogy, I'm gonna hold off on my thoughts hold off on my opinions until I see the trilogy as a whole. You know, this is the start of a new trilogy. You have Double Agent, Conviction, and Blacklist. So once we get to Blacklist, we'll go ahead and reassess what the overall story quality is between this new trilogy. But we'll also take into account, while the PS2 version 2 of the game isn't canon, it has a better narrative, and that was done by the people who did Chaos Theory. This game was done by the people who did Pandora Tomorrow, which shows in the AI. So I'm looking forward to diving into that game next. So we'll cover that game, and then we'll move on to Conviction, and then wrap it up with Blacklist. So, but all in all, not a bad game. It's fun. I think if people really want to try to sit there and do the stealth 100%, you know, go for it. It's definitely possible. I just, like, in Kanasha, like, I don't see how it's really possible. Like, you could ignore all the side objectives, I guess. You don't lose trust for that. I'm just thinking of Kanasha because I've played that mission so many times now. So I guess it is possible to not be seen. I don't know how you'd get through it without having to save the one guy, though. But that mission's buggy. Like, if you use any grenades in that last section of when you're rescuing the CIA guys, you cannot pull out your gun. And if you do, you're just stuck in that. You're just stuck in that pose. You can't reload your weapon. You can't do anything. Can't use your smoke grenades. Can't use anything. Like, it's really ridiculous, like how buggy the game is. But yeah, overall, guys, I'm not gonna take up any more of your time. I enjoyed it. It is fun. It's actually pretty short when you know, like, the mission. Like, it took me like an hour to get through Kanasha. Like, I can get through it in like 15 minutes now. Like, you know, and I could avoid detection for like 3/4 of that mission. It's you know, again, it's a single path. There's no branching paths. There's no different ways of doing things. So also, like, I missed some of the gadgets from Chaos Theory. Like, why can't I remote hack? Like, in Kanasha, that would be super resourceful, you know, super useful to be able to remote hack the computer in the to get the plans. And same thing with, like, there's no point in any of using my goggles half the time. Cool, I got a color upgrade for it, but I only can use it in one mission. The other, like, why is the remote hacking and then that, I think, were the two, you know, main things. But I don't know. Okay, well, that's all I got. So hope you guys enjoyed the overall playthrough. Again, I recommend it if you could play it. Get it on the 360. You can actually get it to the Xbox One for like $10. So for the virtual system, I did get all the single player achievements in the game. So not that that matters, but just for my own thing, I don't care about multiplayer. I hate when they put multiplayer achievements in with it, because then I can't really 100%, and I don't care for multiplayer. So, but yeah, okay, well, that's all I got. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless. Okay, bye.